Let's dive into this, though, Juliet. The Tea Party movement has changed forever the dialogue in Washington. In 2010, we saw an election wave led by the Tea Party, where a huge number of incumbents were kicked out and replaced. But now, according to a new poll, just 31% of Americans approve of the Tea Party. That's down from 36% in April.
So the big question is, will the Tea Party leave its mark on the 2012 election? I think the answer is yes, but how much of a mark will it leave? Scott Hennen is the author of Grassroots, a common sense action agenda for America. Great to have you here.
Great to see you, too.
All right. You say 2010 was an important battle victory for the Tea Party, 2012 a political war. Explain.
Well, I mean, 2010 brought profound change politically without question, but 2012 is the war because it's about defeating Barack Obama and what many believe is a radical agenda and a regime that needs to be stopped to save America and restore our republic, and that's what the Tea Party movement's out to do. You
know, you've heard from the left, and you've certainly heard, we see in that poll number, the Fox News poll numbers, the Tea Party approval ratings have dropped a little bit. And some of those polled and some others who have tweeted us here on the show have said that they thought that the Tea Party was too strong-handed in the whole debt debate, that they were demanding too much. What do you say to that?
Mainstream media spin, you know, I mean, and I think the poll numbers are pointless only because if you watch a lot of the media coverage, you know, the Tea Party is what? Terrorists, radicals, racist. I mean, every horrible thing. This is a movement of folks that are parents and grandparents, take their kids to school like you do, sit in the next cubicle at work, pew away at church on Sunday. These are real folks that are out to save America.
Do you think that the Tea Party will eventually be a third party breaking away from the Republican group?
That's up to the Republican Party. I think what now the Tea Party mission now is to ultimately hold the Republican Party accountable, get them to buck up. And folks are joining this all the time. I was in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul last week. There's a group that meets every week in Chanhassen, Minnesota. New folks joining all the time. North Dakota Tea Party caucus out training people to be involved in the political process and the conventions, maybe primaries, holding candidates accountable. That'll prevent the third party.
You say it's about ensuring that the Republican Party returns to its roots, and I think in large part some of this debate over the debt ceiling, we did see that, right? It was about cuts. It wasn't about pork projects that we would usually have cut from these things. That wasn't even on the table, so the Tea Party did drive a lot of that debate. However, now as we go to this super committee, we're now starting to see the structure take place where tax revenues, tax increases may even be on the table, which is certainly not what the Tea Party wants. So are they really driving this debate, or is it always going to be a centrist Washington?
Well, I mean, I think that's what we're out to change. You know, and that because we can't afford the status quo anymore. Look what's happening to this country with the debt, fiscal child abuse, and just financial Armageddon that needs to be straightened out. I think what the Tea Party movement proved, called extreme in the debt ceiling debate, was for the first time the game changed. How many times have we raised the debt ceiling without any caps on spending or reductions in spending or, you know, a promise for a balanced budget amendment which would fix everything? So I think we moved the ball already.
The book is called Grassroots, a common sense action agenda for America. Thanks very much for joining us today. We
Thank you, too.
Appreciate it.